Here's why your computer sucks. Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about 5 ways your computer might suck and how you'll be able to fix it. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. RAM. When building a computer, it can be tempting to just buy one stick of RAM, but don't. This is severely hurting your performance. 2 8GB sticks of RAM are better than one 16GB stick because of dual channel. This makes it so that the 2 RAM modules can work together instead of one on its own, even if they are smaller. When putting in another RAM stick though, you want to put it in this slot, so that the dual channel is active. We are seeing a lot of pre-builts that are only running in single channel now, so if you see that your pre-built, or a computer that you made yourself, is running with only one stick, then upgrade it. This will give a big boost in performance. Number 2. Storage device. Does your computer take long to load or download applications? You might be running a hard drive in your system then. Hard drives can make your computer feel slow or sluggish and make you want to throw it away and get a new one. But that's a perfectly good computer you're throwing out. Most of the time at least. Upgrading to an SSD can be one of the things your system needs to finally meet your very high expectations when it comes to getting games to open really quickly. To do this upgrade, first you might want to back up all your valuable pictures or videos. Then all you need to do is take off the back panel of your system and locate the hard drive. Normally this would be at the bottom left of what looks like a tiny shelf. You should be able to pull it out and disconnect the cable. Then connect your SSD to it and, if you haven't yet, install Windows on the SSD when booting up the computer. There you go, you've successfully upgraded your storage. Number 3. Fan orientation. If your computer gets either really hot, really dusty, or both, the way your fans are oriented might be your problem. When putting your fans in, you want the air to go from front to back, which means orienting your fans to flow from, well, front to back. This keeps the air going and circulating through your computer. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you put more fans blowing into the case than blowing out, then it will create positive pressure which pushes dust away from the computer instead of into it. Number 4. Graphics card placement. This is a quick one, but one worth noting. When placing the graphics card into your computer, you want to put it in the highest available slot to ensure that the graphics card is getting enough power and is getting faster speeds. It makes the computer look better as well. Last but certainly not least, number 5. Don't cheap out on parts. Sometimes you find really cheaply priced parts on Amazon or something and think that you got a really good deal. Most of the time, they're just selling you lower quality parts. Also, when buying cheap parts off the internet, it's really easy to get scammed and not get what you were expecting. One of the biggest ones are cheap power supplies. Cheap power supplies are faulty a lot of times and can give your system either too much power to where it ruins your parts, or it doesn't give enough power to where your computer just shuts down while you're in the middle of playing Call of Duty or something. Don't cheap out on parts. Well, that's all of them. Tell me what you learned in the comments and subscribe.